Dear Mom, after 18 years, it's almost that day when you get to see your little boy, not so little anymore, walk across that stage and get his diploma. That will come in time though. No need to rush it now. Instead, how about looking back on all the years? Since I was little, you have always cared for me despite the stuff I get into. Like that time when I was 2. I ended up almost climbing over that 10-foot fence and giving Grandma a good scare. I always had a talent for climbing on or over stuff. Amazingly, I never hurt myself too bad doing that. When I did hurt myself, you were always there with a Band-Aid for the scrapes and bruises. For some injuries, it was a Band-Aid and asking me why I wasn't thinking before I acted. I'm not sure that there are words for how much I am grateful for all that you have done for me and how much I love you. But then again, you are my mother, so I don't know that words are necessary, because you already know it. You have done so much for me over the years, such as putting up with me 24/7 when you homeschooled me and Brenna for like 8 years in middle of nowhere, Wyoming. When I did go back to school, you didn't stop helping. You would always be there asking about how school was, and you wouldn't just accept fine as an answer either. I felt like I was being interrogated or something. It served to show how much you really cared about me and what was going on in my life. You were never too strict either. You would enforce the rules, but they weren't outrageous, although sometimes they may have seemed so to me. Thank you so much, Mom, for everything you have done for me. Love, Morgan.
Dear Mom, thank you for being my mom and being here for me most of the time, but not always. I want you to know that I love you and I always will. Time has flown by over the past 18 years, and I'm growing up. I'm not your little baby doll anymore. You used to call me and still do, but I guess I'll always be your baby. Now you don't have to clean up all the messes I make and put up with the rowdiness between me and my brothers. I remember when I was a little kid and you used to make us all sandwiches. You would always ask me what kind of sandwich I would want, and I would always say a cowboy sandwich. You thought that was the cutest thing ever. Remember the time when you bought me that fishing game and I would always say fishing instead of fishing? Mom, I'm going to miss you in the 4 years that I leave, but don't worry. I'll always come back and visit. I wish that some things would have worked out a little better when I was younger, but I thank you for all the things that you have done for me. Love, your son, Dalton Keith Durwood Alexander.
Dear Tia, I just want to say thanks for always being there. The last couple of years have been extremely crazy with family things, and have always been there to help and support me in anything I do. You're always there cheering me on at softball games and keeping father in line. The amount you have helped me this year has been unbelievable. From graduation to prom. You have been there. Even when I wake up in the morning and I'm grumpy, you still have a smile on your face. Or even when we're up too late trying to finish grad invites and I'm getting frustrated with everything, you push me to finish. The moment I moved to Lakeview, I knew I had a brave, intelligent, and goofy woman to look up to. I consider the Frank residence my second home, and I know the door will always be open to me. I couldn't be more grateful. Love, your favorite niece, Jessica Alves.
Dear Mom, there is just so much to say about you, Mom, in so little time. I am not very good at putting my feelings into words, so everything I say, multiply it by 10. You have always been there for me and supported me in everything I have done. You have made my life so great by all the love and support you have given me. I know it hasn't always been easy raising all of us kids, but you have done a great job. You always work so hard to make sure that we have the things we need. I am going to be the 3rd kid leaving the house soon, and I know how hard it is for you to see one of your kids leave. It will also be hard on me to leave you. You can count on me coming home on some of the holidays to enjoy some of your great cooking that you always do. Love, Salby.
Dear Mom, I want you to know that I really appreciate you and everything you have done for me. You have always been there for me when I am down and celebrated every triumph with me. You support my every dream and sometimes even help me achieve those dreams. I would not be where I am today if not for you. This is not something I'm going to forget when I go off to college, even though I know you think I will sometimes. I promise I will call you all the time, and I'll probably send letters home every once in a while just because I can. Although I will not have you around to make me get my homework done and get up in the morning, I will still succeed. You raised me to be an independent and strong-willed, and it is because of this that I will succeed in college and in life. You gave me the life tools I need for me to make all of my dreams come true. You have taught me so many things, and now it is time for me to move out and learn all of the things life can teach me. I am branching out and moving into a new chapter of my life, but I will not forget that my roots are right here at home with my mom. You will always be the person I come to for advice and to talk to when I need help. You will always be the roots I need to keep me grounded. Our relationship will never change, so even though I'm growing up, I will always be your little girl. Love, Melissa.
Dear Mom, I just want to say that I love you dearly. I know that we can sometimes get caught up in our busy and stressful lives and forget to tell each other how much we love and appreciate one another. Those simple words can make the difference of an entire day, good or bad. So I want you to know that I love you for everything you do for me, every kind word you say to me, and every thought you spend on me. I know that I would not be the person I am today, and I would not be where I am if it weren't for your love and support. From the beginning, you were my #1 motivator, getting me excited about my future in college. I mean, what second grader dreams about attending Harvard? I truly thank you for expanding my knowledge and potential from the moment I was able to pick up a book. Reading to me every night, teaching me how to write in cursive, and allowing me to be independent as a child have greatly supported my abilities all throughout my education. This is evident in the classes I have been able to take, grades I have received, and being able to dually enroll in KCC this year while finishing high school. Our lives have definitely not been easy. We've been through extreme hardships that have tested all of our strengths and weaknesses as individuals and as a family. Going through those difficulties, we rediscovered the power of family and learned how to reappreciate the fact that we can always rely on each other. I know that these challenges have changed me in ways that nothing else could, and I love you more because of them. I value and appreciate my relationship with you a lot more now, and much deeper than I can explain. Sitting in our living room my freshman year, I know that we were both thinking the same thing. How was I, at 14, going to be able to learn how to be a mother and continue working towards my dreams? In the worst time of my life, when I felt completely alone, you were the only one there to comfort me and believe in me, convincing me that I would be able to do anything I set my mind to, and look where I am now. I am now graduating high school with amazing accomplishments because of you. I love you and thank you so much for being there for me every day and every night for the last 3 years. Through sleepless nights and early mornings, the long days of juggling a family of 5 and a newborn baby, I truly admire you and your capabilities. You have taught me how to be a responsible person and a caring mother, characteristics only a loving mother can teach. I know I warned you that you might cry today at the Senior Mother's Luncheon, but I just want you to know that some tears were spent while writing this letter too. This letter has allowed me to tell you things that I have been wanting to say for years. I just didn't know how. We both know that my communication skills are poor, and writing is my great strength. So I am thankful for this opportunity today to be able to tell you, Mom, that I love you with all my heart, and I thank you for everything you have done for me, more than you know. Your daughter, Madison Benedict.
Mom, I don't even know where to begin. I know that we have had a roller coaster of a relationship, but my love for you is unconditional. Every argument, eye roll, or disagreement could not break the indestructible bond that we share. 18 years ago, you saved my life. I was lying in a crib at the Lake District Hospital, and you flew in, maybe wearing a cape, and came to my rescue. At the time, I was unaware of how much that moment would mean to me, but now I am. You gave me a home, love, and most importantly, a family. I've had so many wonderful memories with you, whether it was you singing an unbearably embarrassing song in Walmart or shopping for my first bra, or me making you laugh uncontrollably with your broken ribs on our drive back from the sand dunes in Christmas Valley. You and I have a relationship that is undefinable, unbreakable, and sometimes a bit inappropriate. You are the biggest inspiration in my life. No matter what I'm going through, you're always there to reassure me of my strength. A million thank yous could never be enough in order to show you the gargantuan amount of appreciation I have for you. You're strong, independent, beautiful, and sometimes a bit stubborn, but most of all, you are my mommy and my superhero. Love always, Marina Brazil.
Dear Mother, I love you more than you'll ever say or think. As I get older, this becomes more and more apparent. I honestly can't express how much I appreciate everything you've done for me. As a child, it was hard on me because you worked unreasonable hours and I wouldn't see you for weeks at a time. But now I truly appreciate how hard you worked for our family. I know it was just as hard on you as it was for us to work away from home, but because of that, we were able to live comfortably. You have always been supportive of my ambitions and will listen to my crazy dreams. I could never do enough to repay you for all the things you have done for me, especially considering I'm spoiled to the point of being ashamed. You've always said that I was 40 years old at the age of 6, since I would always watch the news in the morning, and that you were genuinely surprised that I turned into the person I am because of how spoiled I was. All I can say is that being raised by dedicated parents, hard workers, and a gentle, drama-free house probably had something to do with it. I am proudly a mama's boy and will forever be grateful for your kindness. Love, William.
Dear Mom, I can't even explain to you how much I love you. You have been there for me through thick and thin, and I truly appreciate everything you have done for me in the last 18 years. You have always taken care of me first, even if it meant you going without. I couldn't ask for a better mother. We have had so many great memories living all over the United States, and I would relive every moment with you, but I don't want to go through school again. I know you are worried about me leaving for the military, but I promise you that I will be safe and visit you every chance I get. I can't thank you enough for your immeasurable love and kindness towards me. You will always mean the world to me. I love you with all my heart. Your son, Justin Connor.
To my loving mother, raising Ash and me probably wasn't the easiest or the most ideal time of your life, but we know you tried your best. Ever since we were little, you seemed like Superwoman to us. You could handle it all. It seemed like you had so much on your plate, but somehow you always got it done. You were always there for us, and we know you always will be. You always supported our decisions and gave us guidance if we needed it. If we ever need anything, we can always turn to you. We may not for a while, because you did raise us to be independent, strong-willed young adults, but we know you will always be there. In the roughest stages of life, you're there to turn to because you're our mom. And as much as I don't want to admit it, we will always be your babies. Thank you for everything, Mom. You're the best. Your favorite son, Michael Brandon.
Hi, Mother. I wish to thank you for everything that you've done for me, whether it's been for school or away from home. You've been there and helped me in so many ways. I thank you. I've written a second letter for you, partly in Russian, thanking you for everything. I hope to make you proud. You got me interested in other languages, computers, and doing what is right. I hope I stand true to that statement. Your son, Michael Cuff.
Dear Mom, I really appreciate all that you have done for me in the last 18 years. You have raised, made, and shaped me into who I am today, and I couldn't thank you enough. Without you, I don't think that I could be as responsible, respectful, and polite as I am today. You were there for me when I went through a rough time, advised me on what I should and shouldn't do, and understood me to some extent. I understand that there are many things that you don't approve of and agree with because we weren't raised in the same environment, but it counts and means a lot when you try. I may have been a pain to raise, considering I was a troublemaker, but you still trusted me and gave me so many responsibilities at such a young age. I may have been annoyed with you at times and may have been a bit overboard and wished you would stop nagging at me, but I'm going to miss you this fall. You won't be there to tell me to do my homework, make me food, and tell me to go to bed earlier. You have done so much, Mom, and now I have to take this next step in my life along with everything you taught me without you. I love you, Mom, unconditionally. Love from your daughter, Angela.
Dear Mom, I want you to know that you are amazing for putting up with me for the past 18 years. I know it wasn't easy having twins to deal with every day, but you did it. Raising twins was indeed double trouble, but double the giggles when you're blessed with twins. Everything I am today is partly because of you. You were the first voice that ever spoke or sang to me. You taught me to be respectful and have manners. I cannot explain how thankful I am to have a mother like you. You have always pushed me to do my best in everything at every corner. You have given me more than anyone ever could by just being you. I am so thankful for the sacrifices you made for your kids, and I cannot explain how much you mean to me. I am so proud of all your accomplishments. There is nobody else who could ever have taken your place and make me feel the way I am today. I just love you more than any words can ever explain. I love you, Mom. With all the love I can give, Melody. And we also want to say happy birthday real quick to the G's. It's your birthday, and congrats, Fawn, for having twins.
Dear Mom, I know I don't say it enough, but I love you. These past 19 years have been quite the roller coaster, especially these last couple of years with me growing up so fast and everything else that was going on. I wouldn't trade a single moment we've spent together. Our good times will always outweigh our bad times. You have always been there for me, no matter what the situation is, and you have always been the one person to believe in me. I appreciate everything you have done for me, and I will definitely miss you lots when I go off to college. You should definitely be expecting to get calls from me asking how to turn on the washer and dryer, or how to use the dishwasher, or just to see how my mom is doing. Once again, thank you for everything. Love, your best looking son, Marco.
Mom, I'm writing to you to let you know how much I appreciate everything you do for me. You have put up living with me for the past 17 years, and you have only complained 3 times a day. But in all seriousness, I'm very fortunate to have been blessed with you in my life. You have cared for me, loved for me, more than anyone could ask for. I always think how lucky I am that you are my mother. You truly care about everything I do and push me to be my best and try my hardest in everything. You tell me the truth, even when I don't want to hear it sometimes. I know I have probably put you through a lot of stress and sleepless nights, but you have always been there to be strong for me when I'm at my weak or struggling. I just want to tell you thank you so much, and I love you, Mom. Love, Lane, your baby boy.
Dear Mom, I can't begin to explain how much you have done for me and still do for me today. Nothing I have done would be possible without you in my life. You are the most generous person I have ever met and possibly the most generous person on the planet. I can't thank you enough for all of the things that you do and how much you have helped me to learn how things work. This world is a big, scary place, but it would be way worse if you had not been around to teach me the things that you did. I am so grateful for the help that I have gotten from you and Dad. I hope that one day I can be as good a parent as you are. I am truly blessed to have you in my life and to be able to live with you for as long as I have. You have been with me through the good times when everything is going smoothly and the bad times, such as when my brother and I would get into ridiculous fights over who won some video game. I am going to miss you so much next year. You might want to write that down because it might be the only time I'll admit it openly. I am ready to get out of the house, but I know that I won't be when the time actually comes. Next year, I will end up calling you more than I would like to admit. That's okay, though, because I love you and I'm all right with admitting that. Thank you again, Mom. Love you, Nathan.
Dear Mother, I want you to know how awesome you are. You truly are an amazing woman, and I do not tell you enough how much I love you and how much you have shaped my life. Without you, I would not be the person I am today. You are my biggest supporter, and I would not have the drive or determination to go after my goals and ambitions if it weren't for you. You are always there for me no matter what. I want to thank you for raising me into a young man that I am today. I want you to know how much I appreciate you putting up with me all through these years when I would have a bad attitude and was always grumpy. Thank you for waking me up every morning and making me breakfast every day for the past 18 years. I will definitely miss it next year. I'm going to miss you like crazy next year, from your jokes and pranks to your cooking, and especially the love you express every day. But I'm not too worried because I know you will probably try and visit me on a weekly basis and bring me home-cooked meals. I consider myself extremely lucky to have a mother like you. You were always there to talk about the little things and the big things. You listen to me and always crack a joke when it's needed and cheer me up. You've always been my biggest fan in all the sports I've played in. I think you're an amazing person inside and out. Though sometimes we don't get along, I know that I always have you to look up to. No matter how old I get, I will always be your baby boy. Love you, Mom. Your son, Charles.
Dear Mother, I'm writing this letter to you to say thank you for all you've done in the past few years. I know I probably wasn't the easiest kid to raise, but I think you did a good job. Because of you, I work 2 jobs and don't like to sit still for more than an hour. You and my grandparents have given me the work ethic that will get me further in life than any school could ever do. I know that no matter what, I can call you for help on how to cook or ask how to do my taxes so I don't owe money like I do this year. I know that no matter what happens in my future, I'll always have a home and family that loves me forever and always. Love, your only child, Caden. P.S. You're stuck with me forever.
Dear Mom, I want to tell you thanks for everything you do for me. Life without you would be terrible. You are my best friend, and I wouldn't ask for anyone else. You are always there for me, no matter what, and you stick by my side all the time. It is definitely going to be different when I move, because you're not going to be there, but I guess I'll live. We have our ups and downs, but in the end, we are just fine. I can't describe how amazing of a mom you are, and how much I appreciate you. You're the best mom in the world. Thanks for everything. I love you, Mom. The best son, Buzz.
Dear beloved Mother, I haven't the words or the time to speak of all that you have bestowed upon me in my comparatively brief lifetime. The deeply rooted bonds and barely fathomable tangles of complexities that come with this sort of indubitably fundamental role which you have played in my life and ultimately in shaping the very essence of my being are not conceptions that have a high capacity for being conveyed properly with any media. It is that very same intimacy that our connection that makes us so strong and allows me to trust that you will understand my rather convoluted and haphazard attempt to express feelings that appear to transcend beyond gratitude and love. Even contemplating trying to simplify all of this into a basic thank you seems as though it would be a glaring disparagement of all your efforts, and it shan't be uttered here in such an unbefitting manner. Mom, you have been the wind in my somewhat frayed wings for the whole of just under 2 decades, and especially so in the most recent years. There has been a myriad of instances when you could have discarded your faith in me once and for all and let me drown, and it would have been perfectly well deserved of me. Even so, you refuse to forsake me. I can't help but worry that your unwavering belief in me is potentially unfounded, but that's me for you. As the end of high school looms ever closer on the horizon, I find myself at a loss for the appropriate words. I suppose I might as well attempt communicating in a straightforward manner for once, here at the end of the beginning. Thank you for everything. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for understanding me. Thank you for being my mom. With yet unexpressible love and gratitude, your daughter, Jade.
Dear Mom, you are more than just my mother. You are my best friend. I can't even find the words to describe how much I love you and how thankful I am for everything you do for me. I honestly don't think I can make it without you by my side. You have been there for me on my mountaintops and in my deepest valleys. Whenever I have a problem, I know I can come to you and you will help me through it. When I was little and fell down, you blew on my scrapes, fixed them with Band-Aids, and picked me up. Now that I'm older, I continue to fall, and you continue to pick me up and make me stronger. Sometimes I think about how different life would be if you weren't my mom, if you had gotten someone else as a birthday present 18 years ago, and I can't even imagine it. I am so blessed to be yours. You are the most selfless, compassionate, beautiful person that I know, and I can only hope that one day I will grow to be half the woman you are. I am anxious to see what comes next after this stage in life, but at the same time, I am terrified because leaving you is going to be harder than anything I've ever done. Just know that no matter how far I go, no matter where the path takes me, I will always come home to you. I will always be your little girl, and you will always be my mama. Love, Brandi.
Dear Mom, the past few months have been flying by, and I am so lucky to have you by my side. I know that when I was little, I said I'd do it myself all the time. But right now, I'm so glad that I have you, my mommy's help. You are my role model. I look up to you like no other. You are an amazing, beautiful woman, and I'm so proud that I have the privilege of calling you Mom. There are many times when I felt like I was down in a rut, and you're always there waiting for more.
There are many times when I felt like I was just down in a rut, and you were always there waiting with a warm hug to make me feel better. Mom, without you, I would probably be paying a lot more for college. You have given me so much help on deciding where to go to school and helping me fill out scholarship applications. You have done so much to help my siblings and me be successful, and we really do appreciate that. We don't always seem like we do, but you know it's true. I love the fact that we have home-cooked meals just about every night, even if they are getting to the table between 9 and 10. When Sylvia left, she said she didn't want to leave you and Daddy, and I thought she was being a wimp. Now that it's my turn, I see exactly what she was talking about. I have lived with you two for 18 years, and it is insane that I won't be able to see you every day. Mommy, you are a fantastic role model, and I would never want to follow in anyone else's footsteps. I hope to accomplish as much in my life, and I know that I hope to accomplish as much in my life, and I know that I can with you by my side. I love you, Mommy. You're the best. Love always, Rachel. All right.
Dear Mom, I know the past 18 years you've had to put up with me haven't been the easiest 18 years of your life. I know that I have been a pain and a major worry because of the things that I tend to do. From the time you lost me in Walmart, to the time I climbed the tree without you knowing, to knocking the back of my head on ice last year, you have been there for me, and I'm beyond thankful to have a mother like you. I know I don't always show it, but I am. With gratitude and respect, I would like to thank you. Thank you for being there for me and supporting me in my choices in life. Loving you always, your daughter, Amber Lucas.
Dear Mom, thank you for always being there by my side for the past 18 years. I appreciate all the things you have done for me over the years. You're probably going to miss having me around at the ranch because it's just going to be you and Dad doing everything at the ranch when I'm gone. I'm sure when I come home from college, you will probably make me do everything and make me be a slave. I am going to miss having you cook me food when I'm hungry, and I will miss having all the help you give me with all the things that I don't know how to do. But I just want you to know how much I appreciate having you around because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have your help with things. I have learned a lot from having you teach me things that I didn't know about. Thanks, Mom, for everything you've done for me. Love you, Tyler.
Here's the real Daniel Martinez. Dear Mom, you have been there for me in ups and downs. You have been with me through 2 concussions. I didn't know where I was or know anyone, but you were there with me all night, taking care of me so I wouldn't fall asleep. Mom, I know you have not liked the sports I played, like football and wrestling, but you were always there to cheer me on. I knew you were freaking out the whole time during a football game or any home wrestling meets, but you were the one making sure that I didn't get hurt. You were there for my first home wrestling meet after I was done with physical therapy. My shoulder wasn't good yet, but you were there cheering me on. Many times I didn't think I was going to win that match, but I did. Right after that, you were crying because you thought I had hurt my shoulder. I love you, Mom. Your child, Daniel Martinez.
Dear Mom, motherhood is a choice you make every day. To put someone else's happiness and well-being ahead of your own. To teach the hard lessons, to do the right things even when you're not sure what the right thing is, and to forgive yourself over and over again for doing everything wrong. This makes me think of the many times when you told me to do as you say, not as you do, among all other lectures and advice you have given me. A mother is a creature who no one but another mother truly understands. You have given me so much in this world. You have given me wisdom, independence, and most importantly, strength. You, Mom, have sacrificed so much for me, and I have no idea how to repay you. In writing this to you, all I want you to know is how much I appreciate the mother you are to me, and that you have raised me to the best of your abilities. I love you, Mom, more than I can know how to express. There's no need to worry about me when I head off to college. Feel confident in the daughter you so brilliantly raised, because I will make you proud and do you no wrong. Thank you, Mom, for always being there and dusting me off when I have fallen. I love you. Love, Madison Matthews, your loving daughter.
Dear Mom, I've been thinking a lot about what I should say to you, and I just want you to know that I appreciate everything that you have done for me. I don't know what I would have done without you these past few years. You've been very supportive in all my decisions. I wish I would have told you this sooner about how much I appreciated you because you're an amazing woman. You have taught me.
Okay, you've taught me so much in my 18 years. I think of you as a super mom. You take care of our 6 foster kids, plus you have to deal with me, and you babysit. I don't know how you do it, but I appreciate everything that you do for people. I love you, and I'm going to miss you when I move away. Love, your daughter, Erica. Oh yeah, that's it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dear Mom, I know that things haven't been easy throughout the years. However, no matter what is going on in life, you keep your head held high and always try your best. I understand that we have our ups and downs, but I would really be lost without you. I know that you aren't quite ready for me to leave Lakeview and start my life in bed. However, I know that everything is going to be okay because you'll always be just a phone call away. You and I both know that I'm not one for calling every day like my sister, but I have a feeling things are going to change once I move out. You have always been there for me through thick and thin, and I can't thank you enough. From being at every one of my swim meets to pretending to listen to all my teenage melodramatic stories, I couldn't ask for a better mother than you. I love you to the moon and back. With all the love in the world, Brenda movie.
Dear Mom, where do I even begin? I cannot thank you enough for all you have done for me and put up with over the past 18 years. I know I must have been a hard kid to raise, but I think I turned out pretty well. You have always been there for me and supported me in everything I do. Whether it was writing me a letter to make me eligible to play volleyball my senior year, or helping me fill out my resume to be a lifeguard. I know that no matter what happens in my future, you will always have my back, be my shoulder to cry on, and be the person I call when I don't know how to cook dinner. I hope that one day I can be at least half the mother you have been to me. I love you so much. Love always, Megan Molman.
Is this good?
Mama.
It's not. It's working. It's working.
Mama, I can't believe this year I'm graduating from high school. You have raised me into adulthood and have taught me some of the best lessons of my life. Heck, you're still teaching me every day. I may be graduating, but you will always be my mom, and I will never forget that. I think you're the coolest parent a boy could have, and I love you so much for helping me through the hard times and the good ones too. You'll always be my birthday buddy. Love, your son, Cody James Peterson.
Are we good now?
Yeah, it's loud.
I am Aurora. Dear Mom, I know that this graduation will be very hard for you, especially since your last child is leaving the nest. It will be so hard for me too. I just wanted to thank you for being there for me from when I was little and I was climbing trees, riding imaginary dragons, picking up frogs, snakes, and insects, to now, when I'm picking up frogs, snakes, and insects and riding dragons in my video games. I know that sometimes it can get a little annoying when you walk in the house and my video game is shouting, "Triple kill!" I am so grateful that you are patient with me when I don't listen and that you are caring when I have a bad day and I run to you. I cannot possibly thank you for everything you have done for me in my life, but I can thank you for raising me the way you did. You have taught me the values of hard work, honesty, integrity, and imagination. You raised me to have a happy and adventurous spirit that does not fear. Without you, I would be terrified to go to college, but knowing you are only a phone call away calms any doubts I may have. I have also realized that I do not tell you that I love you enough, and that is a big mistake. I will love you always and forever, Mommy, and no one could replace the special place you hold in my heart. Love, Aurora.
Dear Mom, about 18 years ago, you went through agonizing pain and long labor to give birth to me. And ever since that day you held me at the hospital, I have been your little girl, and you have always been there by my side. Words cannot express the gratitude and appreciation I feel for you, nor can they begin to define the thanks that I would like to give to you for everything you have done for me. This year has definitely been hard on us, but no one said that it was going to be easy. When I found out you were diagnosed with breast cancer, I thought I was going to lose my mom. It is definitely not something that any child wants to hear come out of her mom's mouth. Through time and having friends and family, we made it through. Your bravery and strong will kept us going. You were so strong through this whole process and showed everyone that it was going to be okay. That's what kept me going. You have been through thick and thin with me. You have pushed me to be my best, and you are the reason I am who I am today. You are my guiding light, Mom, the lighthouse at the edge of the seashore, always calling me home. You have taught me many things, like how to be a kind person to others, to smile when things aren't so good, to be who I am because trying to be someone else is too much work. I will be taking those with me, and hopefully someday I will be able to teach them to my daughter. You are my best friend, my hero, and most importantly, you are my mother, whom I wouldn't trade for anyone in the world. I just hope that one day I can become half the woman you are, strong, beautiful, and intelligent. I love you, Mom, with all my heart. Love always, Ashley.
Dear Mama, first and foremost, I want you to know that you're a rock star. Raising 4 kids and excelling in your profession all these years couldn't have been easy, but you managed to do it. You've been my motivator and my biggest fan since day one, and I truly appreciate all of the support you've given me throughout the last 18 years. Your first child, I've grown up to be fairly independent of you and Dad, but there will never come a day when I don't need and want my mom standing beside me to help me get through life's tough obstacles. You've been there for me at my best and my worst, and I know I can always turn to you when the going gets rough. I got my type A personality from you, as well as my habit of being a perfectionist and a little picky about almost everything. I've also inherited your strong personality and hard head, which can get to both of us at times. We share a love for animals, a trait that has driven us both to veterinary medicine. I can't tell you how glad I am to have you behind me during the next 8 years in vet school I have ahead of me, a time I'm sure will be trying for the both of us. I owe my cake decorating skills to your countless hours of dedication and patience that have resulted in an incredibly useful and fun little hobby that I get to share with you. You allowed me to grow into my own person, but your advice and guidance was never far away if I needed it. Your patience and never-ending love and support hasn't gone unnoticed, and I hope that you know how much it all means to me. I know that sometimes I forget to say thank you for everything you do for me. As excited as I am to leave in the fall, I'm really going to miss having my mom around. You've been a counselor, a teacher, a maid, a chauffeur, a personal chef, a nurse, and so much more. Being a mother is a thankless and tiring job, and you deserve all the praise in the world for everything you've done and everything you continue to do for Megan, Evan, Zachary, and me. You're my rock and my hero, but above all else, you're my mama, and I truly couldn't ask for a better one. Love always, your Ashbuck.
Dear Mom, I don't even know where to start. All of my life you have been there to care for me, counsel me, and catch me whenever I fall. Thank you, Mom, for raising me with an equal balance of discipline and love. You taught me to value everything that is important in life, not only everything that is superficial. Mom, you have been a great example of courage and endurance for me. You never give up on anything, and I hope someday I will be able to persevere like I have seen you persevere. I have seen you laugh, and I have seen you cry, and throughout it all, you have reminded me, remain true to yourself. What I mean is that you don't allow anyone to sway you to what you don't believe, and I truly admire that quality in you. You are also very supportive, Mom. You have helped me set down goals that to many people could seem irrational, but that we both know is the best for me. No matter where this life will take me, I will never forget the people who got me here, especially you, Mom. Who knows, I might end up in Warwick, or maybe in Loomis with my stucco crew, but wherever I might be in years from now, I just want you to know that I love you, and that you will always be my Mumita, and I will always be your bae. With lots of love, Bernice Roman.
Mom, I want to thank you for changing my diapers and birthing me. I know I'm not always nice to be around, but I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me, and I love you. I don't know what else to say because I don't want the crowd to hear any personal stories. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying your time with me because I have to move out soon. Thank you for putting up with me the last 17 years and taking care of me. Love, Christian, your most precious child.
Dear Mother, thank you for birthing me. Not only that, you've been the best mom I could ever ask for. I know that I can be a pain in the butt sometimes, so thank you for putting up with me. When I was little, you always told me to strive to be successful, but never lose sight of what is important, to keep God first, and to man up to my mistakes. I plan to do that. Don't worry, Mom, I will miss you next year, especially your cooking. If I don't starve to death in the first week, I will be sure to call back home. I don't think I could have made it through high school without your help and encouragement. You've always done so much for me, so thank you. You have been a huge inspiration to me, and I will never be able to pay you back for all that you do. I have no idea how you get everything done in one day, but you do, and it amazes me. Mom, I want you to know that I love you, and I appreciate everything you do for me, from supporting me in sports, to making my bed when I leave in a hurry, to recently helping me find addresses for grad invites. You're the best, Mom. Don't quit being awesome. Love always, Danny.
Dear Mom, although I may think I am the angel child out of us 4 siblings, I know I wasn't always the easiest kid to raise. I would do things like get kicked out of daycare, run away from home for a few hours or until I got hungry, or bring frogs into the house to keep as pets. Through all this, though, I know you still love me because I was the baby in the family. Through these 18 years, you have always been there for me whenever I needed you. You have always done what's best for me, even if it means you missed out on something. You and Dad have followed me around the whole state of Oregon all through high school to watch me play sports, even if you had to drive to Cave Junction on a Tuesday night. Next year there is going to be a part of me missing without you there. I'm going to miss your delicious cooking and always having someone to talk to. Even though you call me Joey, Danny, and even Mary quite often, I hope you know your son Logan will always love you, no matter what. Love, Logan Staub.
Dear Mom, you have no idea how grateful I am that I have you as my rock. Right now, as I am writing this, I am trying to find the one thing that you have done for me that I most appreciate, but I can't find just one. That's because I'm appreciative of everything. Thank you so much. In the almost 18 years that you've raised me, you've taught me right from wrong. However, like Grandpa said, you got a kid just like you. I'm sorry I've been a brat. I really am. But I love you anyway. You're my beautiful mother. I love you more than you will and can ever know. I never want to lose you because you are my role model, my rock, and my best friend. I tell you everything, even if it's incredibly stupid and it makes you look at me funny. Thank you for listening to my constant complaining about school and helping me through the hard times. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. Your ever-loving daughter, Melissa Claire Thornburg.
Dear Mom, I want you to know that I appreciate you. I appreciate everything about you. Your faults, your stubbornness, your smile, and your laugh. You are my rock when the ground seems like it will collapse beneath my feet. You are my one smile when the world seems to be frowning at me. You are a blessing to me and to all of your children. Don't be sad because I am leaving. Revel in my accomplishments. Live for you, and in living for you, you will live for us as well. Mom, I'll never forget the obstacles we have had to run into together. There is no better person to face the worst with. You keep me on my feet and in my own mind. You are the reason for my will. You are my driving force. We will not live as close as we have, but we will become closer. Your smile makes me feel better about a bad day. You have been the one by my side throughout everything. You have lifted me up towards who I have become and who I am yet to be. You are my smile when the world breaks down. You are the one steadiness in this chaos we call life. I really appreciate your will to fight to protect what you love. It is that fight that has clawed us from holes where we have been aimlessly tossed. I appreciate the way you raised my siblings and me. I appreciate the morals that you instilled in our minds. We are good people, and for that you should be proud. I thank you for being my mom. I thank you for taking the bad and teaching us that without it, we wouldn't be the people we have become. Thank you for your dedication, your thoughtfulness, and your drive. Most of all, thank you for your love. You are and always will be my mom. If I could go back in time, there is nothing I would have changed because everything that has happened in the past has brought us to the present. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for always being my rock. Love always, Elizabeth.
Dear Mom, it has been a long haul these last 18 years, and we have had our ups and downs, but I have to say I think I turned out all right. You've always been there for me no matter what, whether it's helping me get my homework done or telling me to take a shot when I had the opportunity in soccer. The whole way through getting my pilot's license when I wanted to quit, you kept me going. You've been the one there for me the whole time since I hasn't been around much because of work. You're whom I go to for all my problems, and I'm going to miss you when I move out, but don't worry, I'll be back, and hopefully not living in the apartment down at the airport in Broke. You've instilled a lot of confidence in me that I'll never lose. Although we may have fought at times and not always agreed with each other, you have raised me well. I wouldn't trade you for the world, Mom. Thank you for everything that you have done for me. Your son, Tristan Witham.